Welcome to Hollywood Secrets. Today, we're uncovering the painful and often overlooked stories of actors from old Hollywood whose talent and charisma couldn't shield them from devastating tragedies. These stars faced insurmountable challenges, often paying a high price for fame that left them broken or forgotten by the industry they helped build. From shocking personal betrayals to sudden, heartbreaking deaths, these stories shine a light on the dark side of the golden age of cinema. Join us as we explore these untold tales that reveal just how tough Hollywood could be for even its most cherished stars. Judy Garland, Hollywood's most beloved star, betrayed and exploited. Judy Garland captivated audiences with her unforgettable performance in The Wizard of Oz, yet few knew about the exploitation she faced behind the scenes. The young star was forced into a punishing routine that included extreme diets and a cocktail of stimulants and sedatives administered by MGM Studios to keep her thin and energetic. As she grew older, the pressure intensified, and Judy's struggles with addiction deepened, leaving her emotionally scarred and physically exhausted. Her turbulent life, which included a series of failed marriages and financial struggles, ultimately led to her untimely death at 47. Forever marking her as one of Hollywood's brightest, yet most tragic stars. Montgomery Clift, the brilliance and pain of a Hollywood heartthrob. Montgomery Clift was known for his intense, emotionally rich performances in films like A Place in the Sun and From Here to Eternity. However, his life took a dramatic turn in 1956 when he suffered a near-fatal car accident that left him disfigured. Despite undergoing extensive surgery, the accident left him in constant pain, and his face was noticeably altered. Clift's confidence and well-being deteriorated as he struggled with addiction to painkillers and alcohol. His career continued, but he was a shadow of his former self, and his tragic decline led to his death at just 45, a sad end for one of Hollywood's most promising actors. Jean Harlow, the original blonde bombshell gone too soon. Jean Harlow lit up the screen in the 1930s with her dazzling smile and undeniable charm, quickly becoming a Hollywood icon. Her career was tragically short-lived. At just 26, she passed away from kidney failure. Harlow's death was a devastating blow to fans and colleagues alike, as she was at the height of her career. Hollywood lost a star who had barely scratched the surface of her potential, and her passing remains one of the great what-ifs of classic cinema. Bela Lugosi, the man who became Dracula, trapped by fame. Bela Lugosi's legendary portrayal of Dracula in 1931 typecast him into horror roles, leaving him with few opportunities outside the genre. As the years went by, Legosi struggled financially, becoming deeply addicted to morphine, which he used to ease his chronic pain. Hollywood turned its back on him, and he was forced to take low-paying roles just to survive. Bela Lugosi's final years were marked by isolation and poverty, a tragic ending for an actor who had once been at the top of his field but was ultimately trapped by his iconic role. Frances Farmer, a star broken by Hollywood's system. Frances Farmer was a young, intelligent actress with immense talent and a rebellious spirit that clashed with Hollywood's strict standards. Her nonconformist attitude and refusal to play by studio rules led to a series of personal battles and arrests. Diagnosed with mental illness, Farmer was institutionalized under horrendous conditions, allegedly enduring brutal treatments. Although she attempted a comeback, her reputation and spirit had been shattered by her experiences. Farmer's tragic story is a haunting reminder of how Hollywood's unforgiving system could crush even the brightest stars. Dorothy Dandridge, battling racism and heartbreak in the spotlight. Dorothy Dandridge was a trailblazer in Hollywood, the first African-American woman nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress for her role in Carmen Jones. However, the film industry's racial barriers limited her opportunities, and she struggled to find significant roles afterward. Personal heartbreak, financial struggles, and failed relationships weighed heavily on Dandridge. She died at just 42, leaving behind a legacy that reflected both her extraordinary talent and the hardships she faced due to discrimination in Hollywood. George Reeves, Superman's tragic ending. George Reeves was America's Superman, beloved by millions for his role in the iconic television series. However, the role typecast him, and he struggled to find other work. Frustrated with his stalled career and feeling trapped by his Superman persona, Reeves grew despondent. In 1959, he was found dead in his home from a gunshot wound. Officially ruled a suicide, his death sparked numerous conspiracy theories and left fans questioning whether the tragedy was related to his Hollywood career. Reeves' story illustrates the dark side of fame and the pressure that comes with being forever linked to a single role. Linda Darnell, a fatal fire that took a Hollywood beauty. Linda Darnell was a stunning actress whose career spanned the 1940s and early 1950s. Although she found early success, her career stalled as she struggled to find mature roles. Tragedy struck when she was caught in a fire at a friend's house in 1965, attempting to save her friend's child. Darnell sustained fatal burns, and her death at 41 left fans and friends mourning the loss of a talented actress who had faced rejection and hardship in her final years. Gail Russell, shy beauty lost to alcoholism. Gail Russell's beauty and talent were undeniable, but she struggled with severe shyness and anxiety. To calm her nerves, she began drinking on set, which eventually spiraled into alcoholism. Hollywood, unsympathetic to her struggles, cast her aside as her reputation for unreliability grew. Gail's life ended in heartbreaking isolation and addiction at the age of 36, a tragic reminder of how the pressures of fame can lead to devastating personal consequences when mental health issues go unaddressed. Rosco "Fatty" Arbuckle, a star destroyed by scandal. Rosco "Fatty" Arbuckle was a beloved silent film comedian, but a scandal in 1921 shattered his career and reputation. Accused of causing the death of actress Virginia Rapp, Arbuckle's trials became a media circus, and although he was acquitted, his career never recovered. Hollywood turned its back on him, and he spent his remaining years struggling financially and emotionally. Arbuckle's story is a harsh example of how quickly Hollywood could abandon its own, leaving even a major star in ruin after a single scandal. These tales of old Hollywood serve as sobering reminders that fame often came with a high cost. Despite their talents and the love of their fans, these actors faced overwhelming challenges that the public rarely saw. Join us next time on Hollywood Secrets for more stories that reveal the hidden truths of cinema's golden age.